So you had your surgery and you've been drinking liquids for weeks. Now it's time for parades. Parade, parade, parade. But what do you eat? Come on, you coming with me? Let's go. That is the question. What do you eat? Let's take a look. I have great recipes that'll get you back on track and make you feel nice and full and satisfied. Because even though you're praying, it still gotta taste good. So if you're ready for some quick fixing recipes, come on, let's get this done. We're in the kitchen and we're praying. We're gonna be cooking with cauliflower. Shut up. I said cauliflower. Don't be like, I ain't cauliflower. How you know? You ain't ate no cauliflower. Shut up. So we're going to be using cauliflower. And I'm going to tell you the good values about cauliflower. It's low calorie. It's not a carb. So you're basically eating vegetables. And it hardly has any flavor at all. So you can make it taste like whatever you want it to taste like. Shut up. First, we're going to open up the cauliflower. And the important thing to know about the cauliflower is you don't have to use all of it at one time. You could just chop off what you need and put the rest back in the bag. So we're going to take out what we need. A couple of kernels like this. Especially if you're cooking for yourself, you can do a couple of kernels like this and be good to go. So now that we cut off a couple of kernels of cauliflower, we're going to take these kernels and we're going to wash them, okay? Now that we rinsed them off really good, we're going to take them and put them in a pot of water. You don't have to add anything to it. Just put that on the stove. So now we got the cauliflower on the stove and it's boiling. It's going to take probably about 10-15 minutes to boil. It don't take long. If you want to speed cook it, go ahead and throw it in the microwave and cook it. It's going to come out the same way. It's nice and tender. That's what you want it, nice and tender. And I know you're thinking, well, why can't I just do a potato? Yeah, you know what? These potatoes came out my garden and I love potatoes, child. I am a French fry fool, okay? But potatoes carry a lot of carb. Carb is what putting the fat on you, especially when you're in the parade stage. I mean, you went through all that. You went through the surgery. You're trying to get it together. And then you're going to come out and start eating potatoes and French fries and stuff like that? No, we want to cut the calories, cut the carbs. That's why we're using the cauliflower. Come on, guys, let's do this. So we can use a nice blender, a Ninja, or anything that you have around the house, or you can use your emulsifier. I think that's what it's called. Girl, don't quote me. I'm going to put the link in the description. All I know is called a Colos. It looks like it's a Colos or a Coleos or whatever it is. This thing, I love it. It does everything. I can blend with it. I can make milkshakes with it. I can crunch down food with it. I can do everything with it. And it's so easy. And you know, you just put the little top on right here. And then I can put this little blender on right here. And I can blend up a cake or some eggs. I can take that off and take this off. And I can put this part on right here. And I can you know, get, hold up. Why I gotta go I'm gonna show you what I can go. Going out there. That's it right there, that's it. That's the one right there. Yeah, see a little blade in there? Boy, that'll crunch. Don't you put your hand in there. You'll pull out a nub. That's what you go. And the most important one that I like to use is this one like this. It's like a little mini Ninja. Now you come over here and you pick up this cup and you put it in here like this. And you got the little blade at the bottom. Now this is this right here is the jewel to my success on my cauliflower. I know y'all still talking about my cauliflower. Stop it, okay? Stop it. All right, but anyway, so you put that on there. You put your cauliflower in here. I'm gonna show you later, but you put the top on. Then you put this emulsifier on top like that, and that right there is what's gonna get it done. Let's check on the cauliflower, shall we? Now we'll come back and check our cauliflower. Now see how that mashes? See how it breaks up? That's the consistency you want to look for when you're cooking your cauliflower. I say it's ready to go. All right, guys, a lot of people don't know this, but cauliflower holds a lot of water. So in order for you to get the right consistency, you got to get that water out. Now, you can use a cheesecloth and squeeze it out, or you can use this bowl, put it in there and get a spoon or something and press it out. Or you can get your old rag like this one right here. You know, just put your cauliflower in the middle and just squeeze it out and get all that water out. Whatever method you use, just make sure you get it ready so we can make this cauliflower mash. Okay, since I'm doing a little personal size mash, I'm going to use my little bowl over here. Pour it in the little colander, I guess that's what they call it. And I'm going to get me a spoon just like this, and I'm just going to press down and mash all that water out. See that water coming out? That's what you want. You want that water out of there because it's not going to have the right consistency if you don't get that water out. See, look at that. It almost looks like mashed potatoes right there. I'm getting hungry already. We're going to come over here and put in my little handy-dandy immersion or whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about. And we're going to use some cheese. We're going to use some butter. And we're going to use some milk. I mean, I'm telling you guys, it's just like making mashed potatoes. Now, you know I like my Mrs. Dash. You can use whatever season you want. I'm going to have some Mrs. Dash, some garlic powder. I'm going to use some pepper. And then maybe a little bit of Lawry's. Yeah, all that. And some milk. Now, I know you're thinking at this point, this girl over here ain't doing nothing but making some mashed potatoes. Yeah, I am. So let's get back to it. Okay, then you get your little blender and you blend it up like that. I like to shake mine up because, you know, I want to make sure everything gets it. Look at that. It's all whipped up already. Looking so good. That look like mashed potatoes. I think I need a little more seasoning. So I'm just going to come back around with a pat of butter and some salt this time to kind of pop it. And then we're going to go right back on nice and tight. Shake it up. Get it nice and blended. Now look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that right there. Now you can't tell me that don't look like mashed potatoes. That looks like mashed potatoes right there. But I know what you're thinking. Do it taste like mashed potatoes? Of course it do. You can make it taste exactly like mashed potatoes. And you can do anything with it. Chives, gravy. You can do a shepherd's pie with it. You can hook this stuff up. And you would think you would eating carbs. And you eating nothing but vegetables. Look at that. Look at that. Put your cheese on top. Chives, gravy, hook it up. So guys, now that we have our potato mash, this will work for a puree. And it's delicious. I don't know if you taste it, but I have. But I'm going to put it in the microwave just to get the cheese to melt, to give you the full cheesy mash. And while we're waiting, remember, you can only eat a little. So why not have these little to-go containers just to have a couple of bites when you're out on the go. You can throw them in your purse, put them in the refrigerator, and have them ready to go just in a grab and go away. They stack nicely, and it's just enough to give you a bite to get rid of that, oh, I'm so hungry feeling, right? Let's check on that food, shall we? First, let me give me a spoon because I can't wait to try it. Shut up. Ooh, it's ready. Oh, yeah. Ooh, look at that. Now, oh my goodness, I smell butter and milk and all the seasonings. You could put bacon on top. You could put chives. I wouldn't quite do the bacon, but you could do bacon bits if you like. Really small crumbles, okay? Don't get crazy. That's so good. Let's taste it, okay? Got me a spoon right here. You're so cheesy. You talking about some puree. Now this is good. This can hold you and make you feel so warm and fuzzy inside. And you can pack them to go, like I said. Get your little container. Pack you up some to go. Pop them in the microwave. Okay, I ate off the spoon. It's my food. Shut up! And like I said, that is more than enough to get your little grub on, to get you a little something in the food, get you something in your belly. It's so warm. Because you know you're only going to be able to eat a little. This would be the one that you would eat. It's healthy, it's light, it's no carbs. Well, maybe a little bit. It got butter, it got milk, it got all the seasons. You make it the way you want it. I just want to get you to the consistency that you can eat it. Speaking of eating, let me dive back in here. Oh, that look hot. Let me, I'm trying to be superwoman over here. Look at that cheese. Yeah. I'm telling you, Parade people, this is what you want. Y'all, don't be sleeping on that cauliflower. I'm telling you, it is delicious. It don't take nothing but like butter and milk and all the good stuff. Girl. Subscribe before I get mad.